Vamos começar. Meu Deus. Vamos lá. E o medo de apertar X? Exclui o save. Vem, babá, sobe aqui. Meu Deus, que demora. Não quero vocês. Ai. Cara burro.
Keen.
Ué, vocês subiram de nível? Como vocês subiram de nível? Tipo, dia, caralho. Bizarro.
What for, Cap? How may I help?
What can I do you for?
Ai, meu Deus do céu. Eu sei que você quer ir lá fora, mas espera um pouquinho só. Daqui a pouco eu te abro e lá você sai. Tá bom? A culpa é da Bonnie que não sabe se comportar. Tá sentada no mouse, né? Que bonitinho. Senta. 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 Senta aí. Parece bom. Ele se machucou aqui. Tempo de Val. Esse eclipse aqui é a Michonne, gente. Aqui é a cabecinha. Isso é uma mancha preta na live, Michonne. Isso é só uma manchinha preta. Meu eclipse. You are my eclipse. You are my cat. My beautiful cat. Love ya. Esperanquinho aqui. Ter sentado em cima desse pelanquinho. Tem um castelo? Não?
So it is you. I could not think of a reason why your ghost should haunt the Deadfire, save to haunt me. And that smacks of arrogance. Sister,
Oi? Ah. Sabia que ia estar alguma coisa com ela, cara.
another collection of spirits? The rumor was that Cat Nua was destroyed, and you with it. I was sorry to hear it. I did in time, once I thought I'd summoned up the words to explain what happened in the White March. None of it made much sense to the Regency, but my men stood by me. If I was mad, so were they. When the priest spoke of Aethys' return, I volunteered to come, along with a few of my men. I think the Morning Council was content to have me out of the way. That's putting it all very simply. But then, I suspect few of us have simple reasons for coming to the Deadfire.
Ele era um Watcher também? Achei que só tivesse um.
I don't know. I came here on a pilgrimage of a kind. Neketaka is full of spirits. And the sea, where to begin?
Self-loathing is a blight on the soul, Adaric. Don't make your journey through hell darker than it has to be.
Hell, eles traduziram como inferno.
You're right, of course, sister. You are a watcher still, yet you are neither mad nor killed. It's good to see. The cure you sought, and which I was weak enough to doubt. See, there. Determination will win out every time. And now you are on to new challenges.
Eu nem lembro desse cara.
That sword was only meant to keep you alive through your ordeal. It's fulfilled its purpose. Each missive from the Deadfire raises new tumult. Some believe our Lord restored, while others doubt. We've done penance for many long years. None of us know what forgiveness ought to look like.
It doesn't seem like Aethys has his mind on forgiveness these days.
So, his appearance has renewed your faith as well. I think for once I am content to wait. If our God wishes to speak with us, wishes anything of us, he will give us a sign. The priests pray daily for it. I would know if he has a plan for Rayet Saris.
Seemed to remember he already had one. Just wasn't any good.
Yes, play the jealous child. All you knew of his plan was that you weren't part of it.
Aethys had something he wanted to get done, and he chose Rayet Saris to pay the price. Yet here you are, begging for more.
Eita, gente.
Say what you want about dear Woodens, but at least they got a will of their own.
You're right. That was uncalled for. I apologize. Take care, and may the shining God light your way.
O meu perso é meio gay. É divertido. Mas eu resolvo qualquer parada também.
Dawn hears your prayers, surely as I do. Jody, I do hope you're not getting into trouble now. Who, me? No, I wouldn't dream of it. Do swine stink like shit? I'm guessing you're not here to worship. Then what can I do for you? No more than anywhere else. No sense fighting it. The water sustains our faith, surely as it does these trees. Oh, yes. People are afraid, angry. Change can be frightening. But what did any of us come here for, if not a new beginning? We receive followers of the Shining God every day. You might want to speak with Nordegand over there. She's been here the longest, and takes care to know everyone of our faith. Gon's the only one that matters.
Ugh.
The Shining God's got many faces, but they're all his to wear. Divine King Widewind, he saw the dawn stars, telling him of things to come. But it's gone with Sickle and Lantern that's come to the Deadfire. Our God's returned, and he's gonna bring balance to the world. He's gonna right all the wrongs we have suffered. Dawn will bring a new beginning for all of us when that hour comes.
Here for a meal? Just get in line, dear. Ain't no trick to it.
Hey, there's a lady I'm looking for. Came from Deerwood. short, got a bad temper. It goes by Alava Mazzy. Heard of her?
I know an Alava, but that ain't a surname.
No?
Ih,
Not real
Casou.
warm, that one. Stop by unannounced, you get a pistol up your nose when she answers the door.
Yeah, that's her. So, she's living with her, husband, then?
Not that I noticed.
Ih,
Huh. Must be laying low.
Just that boy of hers.
opa. O filho do Eder. Ah, meu Deus, caso de família.
She's got a son? How old would you say? Like a little boy?
A Loft também é safado.
I'd be happy to help you with the math.
Isso tá ficando bom.
Oh, I couldn't say. It's been years. He must be a young man by now.
Wow, that's something. Well, thanks for your help.
Don't you want to know where to find her?
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
She's in Hasongo, last I heard.
A
Got a little
sangue.
plot of land out there.
Guess we'll look that way then. Much obliged.
Ó, roubando as coisas do tempo. Ah, adotou mais um gatinho. Frau Nilo.
Real quiet now.
Opa, peraí. Escada. Tarará. Reflexo. Se tá aí de novo onde não é pra tá. É aqui, ó. Pra afiar a unha é aqui, ó.
Seraphin, thought we agreed you'd stay out of my head.
I weren't in your head, lad. You think like an ogre snores. Would be a fool and a half not to make sure them thoughts ain't full up of trouble.
What do you think you're gonna find?
Nothing particular, just, anything.
You know how I've been saying there's nothing more important to me than us freeing you from Aerith's bonds? Well, I meant that. I did.
Ei.
But there's this other thing I need to see about. On the way, like. I was gonna tell you. This woman, well, love's not the right word. But she was something to me once, back in Gilded Vale.
Eu já tinha sacado, amigo.
Once Theos was gone, there wasn't much keeping me in Deerwood. Thought I'd be happier in Adir, where my folks had gone. It was nice seeing them again. Been almost since the war. But I didn't belong. Found I couldn't talk to anyone. Not just because of the funny way Adirans talk.
We merely swallow our food first.
Over there, across the ocean, it's like nothing I'd been through ever happened. Not the war, not the legacy. Even my parents missed most of it. And I'm glad about that. But all we had to talk about was stuff from when I was a boy. Then, I thought of somebody I knew I could talk to. Maybe the last person. Just like that, I was back on a boat, going the other way. Last I saw her, she was going to New Hayamar. Went looking for her there, only to find that she'd left a long time ago. Anyway, I don't expect you to understand, but I gotta know she ended up all right. Yeah, that's something. Coming out of Deerwood during that time.
Meu Deus.
When I knew her, she had another little boy, just a baby. But the legacy deprived him of a proper life. I never found out what happened to him. But with the Hollowborn, you didn't have to ask. Guess he got a brother, though. No, but I don't see a way to let this go. Least a way's not now. Last time I saw Lava, we got friendly. Now she's got a son.
You go in first.
Vamos pra lá, câmera. Vou aproveitar que o jogo tá em pausa. Vou trocar as pilhas do controle e torcer pra não dar erro. Outra vez. Não deu erro. Deixa eu ver. Volto já. Vamos lá. Sei lá o que eu vou fazer com a carne da pessoa, mas... Vai levantar? Vai levantar?
Que?
Se você vai levantar.
Por quê?
Pra eu tirar a câmera.
Ah, já com essa porcaria ligada.
Eu falei que eu ia jogar.
Não, mas não câmera.
Ó, tô tirando a câmera aqui até você decidir aí o que você vai fazer. Ih, meu Deus, o cara tá coberto com tuberculose. Macho prateado.
Come closer to the altar. Come inside. The temple welcomes all to worship, most especially you. I ask only for no talking. Not until we pay our respects to Bereth, to Rikuhu. And us pray.
Só pediu pra não falar.
Deity of life and death, the endless devourer who encompasses all existence, hear this prayer, this voice chiming. I beseech you, Kohopa and Tangaloa, to ready this shell for sucking. Purify my soul in preparation for the coming of the next cycle.
Oi?
Digest all of my devotion. Swallow my sorrows, even the smallest swell, so I can be spit on the morrow. And Rikuhu, Berath, my god and goddess both, the eels that churn in ceaseless cycle, the new and the next, and... All right. I will address your inquiries best as I can. So ask. The same. Your word, Bereth. Our word, Rikuhu. We worship the twin deal. The cyclic connection of the overworld and the underworld. Life and death. Life is Kohopa, and Tangaloa is death. Born starving, they devoured all living things, swelling larger each. When they'd swallowed all of existence, they tried to eat each other next. Now all things pass through their entrails. The end of one enters the mouth of the next, from the underworld to the overworld and back. Again and again. End of the turn. I'm nearing it. Been working hard, preparing for weeks. You know, to die.
Tá com a ficha na mão.
But first, I've got to leave guidance for my apprentice, the next in the cycle. Chosen to lead. Been wasting away for months. Can't say it's been easy, dying so soon. I thought about stumbling a few times. Maybe you can see. I'm no death godlike. Ereth bestowed not one in my generation with a chime. Not the next, neither. A flawed messenger like me can't open the crypts. So my best chance is to die. Under the temple, carved in the mountain's caverns, lies an extraordinary maze of catacombs. So I've read. They're the hanging sepulchres, burial place for ancient Wana chieftains. The bodies are protected by Bereth's best, roaming, always. Plus, the ways sealed by the deity itself. The dead with their souls. They roam still. The ones who were chosen by Bareth. Not everyone's born so blessed. Sometimes, instead, you've got to die for it. Liturgies, instructions for ritual preparations, when and how, sermons, some histories too. All of this, it's our knowledge has gleaned through centuries of service. Now, I've got to leave it all behind for the next disciple. Better. The timing's getting tighter, and there is one thing before the end. Something only one touched by Bareth can do. Drafts Mercurial.
Ah, meu Deus, o cara tá bebendo mercúrio.
Getting my heart cut out for to kill me when the time is right. The coil resonates, but it's weak. You could unseal the way, but you'd die inside, I think. My chance would be lost then. Lost with your remains. Not just anyone can escape the hanging sepulchres. Alive. I'd best not let this chance pass. There's a sacred text. The eulogy to Isaiah. It's been buried in the catacombs beneath the temple for centuries, next to his champions. I need it. Of course, the tombs, they only open to the dead, or those bearing Bareth's chime. It never was added to the tomes, but it holds the final clues for my death. It's my best chance. I prayed for decades, night to day and night again. Now, here you are, just in time. Means Bareth sent you to see to my success. I'll tell you what I can. He's no Juana, nor a death godlike neither, but he was a high priest of Bareth. His hair was a Diran, a hunter, chasing the undead 200 years ago. Read somewhere, one tome, he sailed to the Deadfire for a weapon, abhorrent to Bareth. Said the blade held a power most fearful. Isaiah fought hard for it, won the blade, but suffered grievous wounds. Barath kept him alive till he could make it to the temple's catacombs. His champions were the ones who wrote his eulogy. Later, they were buried in the sepulchres too. They're from the long-forgotten time, when there was only Juana living in the mountain. They got carved in even before the temple sprung up. Before there was Neketaka or a queen. They're well guarded, because not all of Barath's dead like to rest in their graves. You've got to go outside, on the lower walkway. Doors sealed up tight, though. Priests before me, all death godlikes, could open it. Door requires a coil, resonating with Barath's chime. But I haven't met a death godlike in my time.
Okay.
All right. But there's something you've got to know. Or I guess I've just got to say. You're my best chance. Or only, maybe. Take the coil. It'll open the crypts. Bring me a sayer's eulogy, and I'll teach you all I know of Barath's arcana.
Ooh.
Esse o que é esse? Ei? Qual que é esse ou esse?
A clever gap.
O que é esse?
Uau, mais uma subquest. Vamos ver. Raquel Real Oficial.
E tá aqui. Vocês vivem me perguntando. E tá aqui o meu segredinho. Ele reduz gordura, reduz medida. Você pode perder até 80 quilos em um dia. E o efeito você consegue ver imediatamente. Tcharam! Jogo da pipa maluca. Você coloca aqui seu dinheiro, faz um pix. Ó, acabei de fazer um pix de 50 mil reais, por exemplo. Aí vocês vão falar, ai, é muito dinheiro. E eu vou falar, gente, não é. Porque em 2 minutos você consegue transformar esses 50 mil reais em 1,5 milhão. Suzana? Suzana? O que aconteceu aqui? Como assim era pra eu ter usado a tela gravada? Suzane, você não me avisa. 50 mil reais! Comprando uma caixinha de chá de minhápica, você ganha um chazinho de bagumeu. Além de ser uma delícia. Já pensou em ganhar uma bolada de dinheiro sem precisar sair de casa? E se eu te disser que uma ligação pode mudar a sua vida? Conheça já os serviços do Bicheiro Zezinho. E você nem precisa de muito para começar a jogar no jogo do bicho. Um empréstimo no banco ou uma penhora da sua casa já é o suficiente. E se você quiser, ainda tem a opção de vender a sua própria mãe. Ai, eu apostei assim, ó. E, gente, seu cabelo vai crescer até 5 centímetros por dia. E os cabelos de baixo também. Nossa, eu não... vim me desculpar. Errei, fui moleque. Ai. Ficou bom, Suzana? Eles vivem me perguntando.
Ai, ai.
Vem, vovô.
Keen on taking orders from disembodied voices, you know.
Ah, que diário. Fica legal até roçando. Pô, é dificílimo isso aqui. Ah, é aqui naquele
You
negócio.
go in first.
É aqui. Vamos lá. Um bagulho super difícil. Calma, onde vocês estão indo?
Ahoy.
I'll see what I can find. What do you suppose that bally thing is?
Agreed. A clever gambit.
Vem comer. Come aqui.
Keep your weather eye open.
Perto de mim. Vem aqui. Ó. Vem comer. Come aí.
See must me too.
Somehow it always ends in bloodshed.
Aye.
Vem comer. Vem. Come. Não tem ninguém aí, não.
Hey. Mind your manners. Well, if you insist.
Essa tortura.
Uh!
Não vou te dar mais nada.
Dim in the lantern.
Strangest feeling I've done this before. Let me fetch my tools.
Tá, vamos sair daqui antes que a gente morra. Realmente ainda é muito forte pra gente esse lugar. E deu sorte do jogo botar um soldadinho só pra testar a nossa vontade. Vontade de ficar viva é maior. É, você é muito forte. A gente acha que a gente pode... Querida, você pode parar de andar com a tocha também, né? Não, é o outro.
I dare you to go inside.
No! Tangaloho will eat me!
Tô só praticando aqui.
Did I tell you? You were in my dreams last night, Watcher. You were on your knees before my God. And I couldn't stop screaming.
Meu Deus, sério?
Mind.
Shh. Voices down, my cullies.
O que vocês estão aprontando aqui?
You want something?
Tenha comida, sim, senhora. Daria pra você saber seu menu.
At once.
I don't have a voice for shanties these days. Too much salt in the air.
Not even my Vithrak darling.
A tiny minute of falsetto per complancanet.
A égua selvagem. Depois a gente entra aí.
Merla, how is every ship hunter taken? I only deal with serious clients. Now shoo. A serious brute. I can see this from here. Madiko. But it is impossible to find skilled work when every competent freelancer wastes their shore leave in the wild mare. When blood travels south of their brains, the value of a good bounty is forgotten. Ugh, but I blame Luminous Adra. Our privateers are busy escorting shipments out of the Deadfire. Everyone is rich, no one is hungry. Where are the Casitas willing to sink their enemies for a bag of pyres, huh? Drunk on success. I do not make a habit of shepherding new talent, but there is a seed of potential. We will cut your teeth on Biakara, a Huana sailor and would-be patriot who plagues company ships.
Ah, uma patriota. Vamos atrás dela, claro. Pirata aqui, né, no caso.
Gelarde! Biakara sails a voyager's scale of Tangaloa off of Hasongo's northeastern coast. Questions? Ask your questions, Aimiko.
Não, não tenho mais questão, desculpa. Deixa eu ver onde é que eu tô aqui, que eu tô perdida, peraí. Ah, canal do Mascate.
We can summon the guards if you want to be difficult, Aimiko. Kindly leave.
If Luca doesn't see reason, the Duape will lose their lands. For their sake, I must... Please, I must ask a favor. What say? Do you have business with the Valiant Trading Company? My people of the Duape. We signed a contract with the company. We were not understanding the terms at the time. I wish to, what say, renegotiate. But the clerks turned me away. My father, the Ranga, took payment from the company. In exchange, they dig for Adra. He did not understand the Valian way. When he dies, the Outlanders will claim our island for themselves. Father has fallen ill, and the clerk, Luca, stands by the agreement as surely as if it was stamped in his skin. I made my appeals to Luca, but my words were as stones dropped down the deepest well. While I am barred from the company office, I can do nothing for my people. I showed Luca a new contract, yes? Fairer, more agreeable terms. Luca called me a criminal and summoned his guards. A man in the gullet offered to assist me. He carried papers, ink, and wax. He helped to write a new contract in the Valian way and to fix the correct seals. Luca, I say he did not like this. He took my contract and forced me into the streets. I do not know this word. I would fix, but Luca will not give me the chance. Negotiating with outsiders has not gone my way. Luca has it secured in a chest. Tangaloa's draws such trouble for parchment, I say. Akira, my thanks. I will remain here by day until justice is done.
Vamos lá falar com esse Luca babaca. Atendente da CCV. Ô, seu Luca.
Merla, if you are not on the schedule, you are here to waste my time. The servers at the tavern are clumsy. Most clumsy indeed. A lawful claim, I might add. No matter what the native says to the contrary. He showed up with a forged contract, as if I wouldn't know the difference between our paperwork and theirs. Tawenu is lucky I only seized the forgery. The galley is too good for his kind. Your villager friend would do well not to stand between the company and our prize. The company is allowed to solve problems as we see fit. And right now, Tawenu is a problem. Besides, lying is second nature to the Ranga heir and his ignorant cliente. Simple enough. We take on the burden of caring for the tribe in exchange for luminous Adra rights. Tawenu is myopic if he thinks his tribe can thrive under Aranga in this climate. This is the homeland they signed away for money, Ak. I can almost guarantee the company will put it to more dignified use. Bah, shuddery. It would be weakness to concede when we're so decidedly in the right. Now move along. I have larger matters to resolve than the fate of one insignificant island.
Yeah.
This room stifles already. Must you crowd it further? This again? Precomplan, can it? Ak, I see. The company would appreciate it if you kept our affairs as discreet as possible. Now move along. I have larger matters to resolve than the fate of one insignificant island. This room stifles already. Must you crowd it further? Stumble in from the street, I see. This is the heart of the Valian Trading Company. You would know that if you had a reason to be here. From her office, Governor Alvari carries out the will of the Songretta Mea Compresa. We clerks are the fingers of their long reach.
Clever gambit.
If you'd like some refreshments, you can find them in the seating room, just to the right of the main doors.
I have the strangest feeling I've done this before. Clever gambit.
Eccoci. You have business here? You are in luck. The governor is between meetings. Go on in.
E da una governante, cioè che ne so.
Mind.
The Watcher. From the palace, yes? You made quite the impression on the Cantonese. He went on for ages. Welcome.
Eu gosto do
Make yourself
sotaquezinho
comfortable.
deles.
I am Nueva Alvari, governor in residence of the Valiant Trading Company here in Neketaka. What brings you to my door? Generous of him. I am a little surprised he gave you up, to be honest. His operations on Port Maget must be going more smoothly than reported. How much do you know about the luminous Adra trade? Yes, they warned me you had some interesting notions. Let's just say he isn't alone then. Every viable deposit is of interest to us. Cartographers, surveyors, at any moment we have a dozen expeditions underway. Some weeks ago, we received word of a large quantity of luminous Adra on a distant island. Pukokahara. It is not charted on any of our maps. However, Pukokahara is said to neighbor the island of Tikawara, and we've already made contact with the natives there. We dispatched an expedition to Tikawara with instructions to locate the Adra site and determine its value. Our people have neither returned nor sent any word on their progress. We are too long delayed, and someone must finish the job. A watcher can determine if there is essence in the Adra, if it is worth the trouble and investment to remove it. Information for which we are willing to pay. Not much, unfortunately. A few superstitions among the locals, but they're unusually tight-lipped about the subject. Then it is worthless, and we save ourselves wasted effort. Either way, you will have fulfilled your end of the bargain. Here, I will mark Tikawara on your map. This will be of some use to you, I think. It entitles you to act as a commissioned agent of the Valiant Trading Company. Present it and you will be recognized as such. Until then, I believe we are finished. Return here once you have word of our agents and our prize. Oh, and take care upon the open sea.
Take care.
There are greater hazards in these waters than a few pirates.
Gente, mas todo mundo aí é sócio, você vê o negócio.
I have the strangest feeling I've done this before.
Just a moment. There we are. So, did Alvari send you? I'm putting together the numbers. You will have to be patient. Well, you're no clerk. Sientere, Watcher. I was preoccupied. Do not take it personally. They put me in this side office for a reason. Oleska Sarasso, advisor. Did you get turned around? I have little to do with people, to be honest. Numbers mostly. What can I do for you today, Watcher? Put plainly, I am an advisor to the director. I keep the books in order and offer advice on the operations of the fleet. Profits, losses, all here. I have a better head for numbers than for small talk, I'm afraid. It isn't personal. It is nice to be asked, I suppose. I hardly ever get anyone in here unless they need help with their sums. That is true, but hardly anyone says so. I have been lucky to reach this position. I enjoy the work, and it is clear that I am needed. Being useful, it is a good feeling. I will not lie. Our fortunes dwindle.
Nossa, todas estão
For
diminuindo.
some clarity on these figures. I cannot imagine why they are so low. I can spare a few moments. She's nice, no? A little intense, maybe. She gets results. Always to the letter. Well, it is funded and so controlled by the Songretta Mea Compresa. I can tell you that much. A council of 11 investors. Dukes, nobles, not all from the Republic's mind, but all very important people. While the Songretta is away, Cantaniro is the company's highest authority on the island, but he mainly concerns himself with diplomatic affairs. For the usual business, you want the director.
Ai, meu Deus do céu.
vision's past.
Faz tempo que eu não olho isso.
Não tá escuro aí?
Tá. Ficou melhor. Tô com a câmera ligada. Tá bom isso? Passou?
É. Quase me derruba essa gordinha.
Você não vai acreditar no que eu li agora no Twitter.
Ah, no Twitter pode ser qualquer coisa.
Um casal gay foi pedir uma papelaria. Eles viram o trabalho de uma papelaria e falaram assim: ah, a gente quer fazer os nossos convites de casamento aí. Aí, o que os caras da papelaria fizeram foi assim: a gente não faz para convite homossexual.
Ué?
A gente não faz convite homossexual. Tipo assim, os caras são homofóbicos. Não escondem. Eles podiam ter falado, se eles não quisessem fazer, assim, só para. Não precisa falar, eu não faço convite para homossexual. Simplesmente você não faz, fala que tá com a agenda lotada, sabe? Agora falar isso foi só pra humilhar o casal, sabe?
Sim.
Aí agora a história tá pululando aí na internet. E estão caindo em cima deles e eles falaram, eles tiveram a ousadia de fazer um post no Instagram e falar que eles estão sofrendo de heterofobia. E é crentelho, né?
Sim.
E ainda puseram aqueles negocinhos lá da Bíblia, que eu fiquei olhando para aquilo eu falei assim, os caras acreditam num pedaço de papel que foi escrito por um monge bêbado, porque na Idade Média quem escrevia eram os monges. E eles não bebiam água, bebiam vinho, né? E cerveja, porque era mais seguro. Um monge bêbado contando o relato de um povo que estava no deserto, que nem sabe se era um povo do deserto mesmo, mas que tomou sol na cabeça demais. Podia ser qualquer coisa.
E pra você ver como Moisés era idiota, eles ficaram 40 dias...
Perdido, né?
É.
Não foi 40 dias, mas foram 40 anos.
Então, 40 anos. Num percurso que é de dias. Tem muita roupa pra lavar? Não. Acho que não, né?
Tá ali a roupa, acho que não, acho que é pouca.
É porque a Mimi tá lá em cima da máquina ainda. Não, eu não vou te dar comida e não vou, quero que ninguém te dê comida, hein? Porque
Que
você
isso?
não quis comer comida molhada.
Quem não quis? A Bonis?
É lógico que é boa.
Você não quis comer comida molhada, você pediu e não comeu?
É. Eu trouxe pra cá, vim atrás dela.
Ai, foi paparicada ainda?
É.
Não, minha flor, mas o seu potinho tá cheio também. Não tem por que pôr comida, você pedir comida. Sendo que seu potinho tá lotado. Não que ela vai lá e vai achar que a gata tá passando fome, não é verdade.
Não, não tá passando fome. Tem comida em tudo quanto é lugar aqui. E para de afiar as unhas na minha bolsa.
Au.
Ai. Eu copiei um resumo que os voadores fizeram e dá as datas até de quando foi feita a Bíblia do jeito que está hoje. Quais os concílios, tudo. Eu achei legal o resumo.
É, teve um monte de livro que eles deixaram de fora, né?
Sim,
Que falaram assim, não, isso aqui mostra, isso aqui não é bom, né? Não é uma propaganda boa. Vamos deixar de fora.
O livro de Enoque, por exemplo. O que subiu aos céus.
É um livro separado da Bíblia?
Tem uma opção de livros separado da Bíblia. Acho que aquele As Sete Chaves de Enoque que eu estava lendo, ele é fora da Bíblia.
Tô ficando com sono. Essa musiquinha desse jogo...
Quem sabia bastante desses livros que não entraram na Bíblia foi o João Batista. Ele fez um estudo sobre isso. E eu achava uma idiotice perder tempo com isso.
Akira,
Mas eu acho que ele tinha sido padre em alguma
friend?
encarnação, porque não é possível isso.
Akira, he holds fast to his responsibilities and bends for no man or woman. Stubbornness is admired among his people, I say. His breath smells of
Eu tava lá na
drink, I say.
cozinha, a Mimi tava lá.
Foreigner's
Eu queria
weakness.
mexer na máquina.
A guard
Aí
did
falei
whisper
pra ele
that
tomar
Luca frequents
sol,
the public house. Akira,
mas ela ficou lá.
it may be that cooperation lies at the bottom of Luca's
Vou
glass.
descansar. Quem sabe enquanto eu fico lá, ela sai e eu posso usar a máquina.
What can I do for you?
Já avisei a Aninha que amanhã cedo nós não vamos aqui. É, por isso que você levanta cedo. Ela falou, por isso que você levanta cedo. Eu falei, se eu não levantei cedo, eu levantei no meu horário. É, mas era 8 horas a hora que você veio aí, não sei o quê. Mexeu aqui na...
Eu mexi.
É, eu falei assim pra ela, eu não mexi em nada, eu vim no banheiro só.
Eu mexi, eu ainda esperei dar 8 horas pra não ficar muito cedo, porque eu queria comer. Porque eu não tava aguentando mais. Eu ainda esperei. A próxima vez eu não vou esperar, já que vai ter reclamação mesmo, foda-se.
É, ela falou, você levanta cedo, não sei o quê, eu não levantei cedo. Aí ela virou pro outro lado e disse que dormiu. Porque ela não costuma fazer isso. Ela assim que acorda, já pula na cama. Eu não, eu pulo da cama, eu vou lá, faço xixi e volto e durmo mais um pouquinho.
Tá bom, deixa eu prestar atenção nessa historinha aqui que é mais legal do que a historinha aí que você tá...
Kira, my thanks. No matter the end, I will not forget the kindness. I will be going nowhere, my friend. The clerk and all of his harmful words could not move me.
Que voz boa que tem esse personagem, meu Deus do céu.
Just feeling I've done this before.
Tem uns personagens aqui de coadjuvantes que tem umas pegadas dubladores tão bons, assim, uma voz tão boa de ficar ouvindo. Dá vontade de falar pro cara, grava um audiolivro que eu vou ficar ouvindo. Vamos na égua selvagem. Hoje tá só porta. 2 horas de porta. Entra na porta, sai da porta, entra na porta, sai da porta, entra no cômodo, sai do cômodo, fala com fulano, com ciclano, beltrano. Pô, você vai ficar aí atrás da cadeira dela? Nova espécie de dinossauro brasileiro descoberta e batizada em homenagem a Tita. Um tietossauro? Tietassaura, derbiana. Até a comida é
Do you
ótima.
enjoy coin, my friend? Can you lift a sword? Ado, my friend. I knew our paths would cross eventually. Not yet, but I know that we will be fast friends. Tell me, you are the one who sails that fine ship, Ak? Terrorize the docks with spirits, Ak? I am Aboko, and I am positioned to offer... I have opportunities for... Thousand times I practiced my speech. Merda. Never did it go this poorly. I am supposed to be in the business of giving bounties, but I know no one who hunts them. No one will unfurl their sail for my humble payments. But I must start from the bottom and work my way to the top, Ak? Agrasima, my friend. If you are ever lacking in drinking money, you know where to look. You will take the job? You will take the job. Agrasima. Something special for my first hunter, then. I will start you on Meriel, the mad animancer. She tortures her victims with unspeakable treatments before casting what's left to Berath's will. My contact saw her leaving Port Mage and heading west of Mage Island.
Pô, tem 3 Bounty Hunter
That
aqui.
old man. Hey, you're the captain with the ancient Adiran elf on your crew, right?
Opa. Ah, deve ser amiga do
That
cara.
Fink son of a goat kisser owes me a fair heap of coin. And his debt's your responsibility now, Captain. He's on the hook for 5,000 copper, and I damn well expect to get it. Whether it's off his corpse or yours matters not at all to me. You're his captain. His debts are your responsibility. Pay up, damn you, or taste steel. You honorless oaf. I hope Helia's flying rats eat your eyes.
Mas não era pra sair esse diálogo assim todo torto, gente. Aconteceu alguma coisa na tradução. Você não deveria estar aqui. Opa. Eu entrei na casa das moças ali. O quartinho dançarino. Ó, é o Pantera Negra aqui. Fazendo dancinha. E aí você cai fora do palco. Sim, senhor. Pô, mas onde é que pede bebida nesse bar aqui? Ah, achei. Não,
And welcome to the Wild Mare, friend.
vai embora não. Ó, o cara é bonito. Parece o Leon O'Brien de barba. Bonito.
Now, what can I do for you?
Tem umas coisas desse jogo que valem muito a pena, são muito engraçadas.
Fizeram uma plaquinha legal aqui, ó. Em caso de incêndio, saia do local antes de publicar na internet.
É útil. Achei o cara do bar, né? Aí o cara do bar, o que eu posso fazer por você? Aí tem a opção lá, estou procurando entretenimento mais íntimo. Aí eu escolhi essa, né? Aí tá aqui, o Serafim alisa a barba, trançada sob um silencioso sorriso mordaz. Zori mordisca os lábios para esconder um sorriso que se forma. A Loth revira os olhos. Lá vai de novo.
You're in luck, friend. The Wild Mare employs a number of courtesans skilled in satisfying a wide range of tastes and interests.
É o Sam que tá dublando esse. Eu não tinha reconhecido. É o Sam.
You'll find them upstairs. They handle their own coin too, so no need
A
to go
última
through me.
diretora que eu tive lá no CAP faz aniversário hoje.
Parabéns,
Ana Lúcia
See
da
anything
Hair.
you like? Let me know.
Ah, que bonita planta. Olha. Meu Deus.
I'll be shoving off then, Cap.
Saudade da Palestina.
If you want for company, look no further.
At your service.
A life without friction or challenge has left the boy in need of guidance.
Ondra.
He thinks himself frail, but my heart beats in his chest. He is stronger than either of you could know.
Captain, what say? You look a little blue about the gills. Ngati spoke to you. Ha! To leave her son guessing. This is my tricksin' mother through and through. You must be special indeed for Ngati to speak with words. For her people, she lays out cryptic stepping stones hidden in omens. Kara, but send her my fondest wishes. The Kahanga are my tribe, but my people settled on Atua, an island too modest to deserve the attention of maps. My mortal mother tans boar hides. My father trades in the abundance of pearls and opals Atua is blessed to provide. When I was born, father called me his blue topaz boy.
Blue Topaz Boy, que bonitinho.
I could not be kept from the water, so my father taught me how to dive for pearls and azada snails. Ngati filled my palms with riches on every harvest, I say. When I came of an age to begin a man's pursuits, the Mataru reached out to the Kahanga Queen. Weighing my arrival against the forces that descended on her territory, the Queen could not invite Ngati's chosen into the Water Shapers Guild fast enough. In hard times, the endorsement of a goddess is more valuable than currency. Doubtless, I say. But I am the most precious gem of recent history.
Se acha também.
are revered as bringers of local change, but only Ngati's chosen is thought to deliver an omen for all Huana at once. Ikera, high winds stirred the vigor of the seas. 2 huts collapsed before our local storm speaker could shout down the weather. They say the skies only cleared when I fell into the midwife's basket. Peace had returned to the island, or so the Mataru predicted. Ikera, speak on. Ah, the art of our ancestors, I say. To bend water to our will is a gift from Mother Ngati to her chosen people. Since devastation swept our way of life out to sea, too much of the art has been lost. Periki, founder of the guild, organized the lore of Ngati's talent into a series of postures and meditations we call the 4 forms of water shaping. Try as we might to embody Ngati's element, our bodies are not water. Ikera, this is the form of grief, a beginner's test. The body's internal water is a force that conquers all. Even the mountain will bow to the stream. The form of hope, I say. Water commands its vessel, and the vessel can be shaped as surely as the mountain. The form of metamorphosis, Ikera? The art is a challenge to grasp, difficult to master, and impossible to perfect. Unless you are Ngati's chosen, I say. Ah, it is only by force of habit that I omit the final form. We do not speak of it in the guild. The form of transcendence. Only a story, I say. Even crafty Periki could not commit this ancient form to her scrolls. It was said that our ancestors could shape the very oceans of the Deadfire. This was Ngati's true gift, but we have yet to recover it from the ruins of our past. Ikera, speak on.
How may I help?
I know exactly what you're thinking. You're asking yourself, how did I let the Royal Deadfire Company plant an informant in my crew? My superiors might expect me to report in from time to time, but don't read too much into it. You're not the only big thing happening around here. I'm in this for a lot of information, a little diplomacy, and plenty of target practice. Better that you hear it from me than someone else, right? The company isn't in the business of reassigning officers outside of the mission unless they've got a damn good reason. And you are a damn good reason. Take the compliment. This whole campaign is a risk-benefit analysis. The Navy knows you're a gamble, and they're factoring in all potential losses. Rawatai is here to do some good work, since the Huana can't seem to do it themselves. Maybe just try and stay out of our way. Uncomplicated. Just the way I like it. Oh, guess you ought to meet the bird. Ishi is smarter than he looks, but don't expect him to do any tricks. Ishi, come. Takes practice before he'll listen to you properly, but that's a good start. Before we get into deeper waters, I've got a question. You've got a ship and a title. Being captain means more than just wearing a big hat. A lot of tough calls to be made. Life at sea. It does have a way of simplifying things down to the bare elements. A crew can be like family. They can also be like a nest of squalling infants. Let's say your galley cook was fixing to organize the rest of the crew into a mutiny. How would you handle it? Sort it out as equals. Interesting. Of course, the only right answer is the one that works in a given time and place. I just wanted to hear yours. Stranger things have happened at sea, believe me. But enough about me. Glad to be aboard, Captain. I've got some answers. I won a shooting competition at the Ranganui's estate. This was a few years before enlisting with the Navy. As a reward, he gave me the freedom of the Royal Eyrie and said I could take my pick of the warbirds. Stinkfeathers here kicked a rather pretty hawk off my arm so he could have me all to himself. Been inseparable ever since. Sure am. And I heard that you two spent some time together. Funny how the gods toss things together. Kana came back from the Deerwood with a head full of ideas about Rauatai's expansion. Getting out from under the academics suited him. I never knew he could be so political. More than his sister ever could be. You clearly had some sway on his opinions, more than I ever did. Wish you had told Kana to give up on the poetry. He's got no ear for it. You kept him alive in any case, while he wandered the lands in search of stories.
É irmão do Kana, então.
I do with bullets what Kana did with words. Just in case you were wondering, the comparison ends there. Well, my parents came from the Deadfire. I'm getting a taste of my roots. After they immigrated to Rauatai, their talents caught the Ranganui's eye. He saw them as this spectacle, this achievement of the old country, I guess. So they were honored guests. Not many Huana rose to distinction in Takoa. We were also curiosities. Even as we broke the same bread and tossed back the same wine, the Ranganui's friends always checked under the table to see if I had a tail. Kana thought it was hilarious. You're telling me. Growing up in the Ranganui's shadow wasn't all bad. We had tutors and advisors at our disposal, and lots of folk from stranger parts than these. I spent my days learning to shoot, while my more academic siblings learned to express themselves. I leave you to judge who spent their time better.
O pássaro levanta a cabeça, seus olhos refletem uma mistura de reconhecimento amigável e cálculo assassino.
Uh-oh. That's his I'm hungry and you're wasting my time face. Better step back, Captain.
Yes?
Here we are again, Watcher. I thought we had seen the last of each other after the Hollowborn crisis. I must admit, accompanying you to Twin Elms worked out well for both of us. Perfetto. You only have to ask.
O que você lembra da história,
After
Paladino?
we parted ways, I returned to the Republics and reported to the Duke's bells. The trade agreement we brokered with the Unamenfath was quite lucrative for the Republics. The Deerwood was still recovering from Waidwin's legacy and was in no position to compete.
Você tá me olhando?
Oi?
A vovó tá aqui olhando pra mim.
Põe comida lá pra mim, mãe. Você falou
Quem
bravo.
põe comida?
Você falou bravo com ela, ela fica sentida.
Oh, gente! Sobe aqui, sobe, Bobo. Sobe. Sobe no cobertor, sobe.
Vem, Bonis. Vem no cantinho.
Sobe lá do lado da piscina, sobe.
The Duke's bells were so pleased with my performance that I was made the personal guard of the Duquess Spirento.
Que mentira, no final do outro jogo falou que ela sofreu uma represália, foi... Nossa, ela não se deu tão bem assim.
Spirento is the most beautiful of all the republics. And though I should not admit this, I cherish the Duquess above all other Duke's bells. Still, our profit came at the expense of the Deerwood. The fruit of victory was not so sweet knowing that the Deerwood suffered because of my actions. Whatever they are up to cannot be good for any of us. At their best, the gods are powerful children. At worst, they are little more than mad beasts taking out their anger on our world. I have little interest in distinguishing which type Eothas is. Where I am assigned is of no concern to me, but I do think the Deadfire can be profitable for the Republics. If the Dukes need me here, I am glad to serve them. Good. I have no concerns, Watcher.
Não é Manerra, você e Manerra ficaram juntas.
Que? Menea was a good companion and a skilled warrior, but her imagination got the better of her.
Eita.
It appears to have gotten the better of you as well.
How may I help?
De novo no lugar errado, né, dona Bonis? Ou não? Você tá no lugarzinho certo dessa vez. Aqui não tem vampiro, aqui tem vampiro. Subiu.
Subiu.
Subiu pra querer ficar passeando, né? Deita aqui. Daqui a pouco eu mexer em você.
What did you find, Ishi?
Você quer salgadinho? Eu dou salgadinho pra você.
É salgadinho que ela foi buscar?
É salgadinho que ela foi buscar, vem cá.
Não quis comer a comidinha molhada pra comer salgadinho, mas é.
Fica mexendo na câmera. Eu estou sendo sabotada pela minha gata comilona. Vem cá. Vem aqui. É aqui, por aqui, vem. 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 Vai, passa. Vai. Isso. Aqui. Vem cá pegar. Vem pegar. Isso. 4 patinhas aqui na cama. Isso. Muito bom. Muito bom. Agora deixa eu arrumar a câmera, né? Cadê você? Cadê eu? Não, não. Vou te dar mais. Calma, calma. Eu vou dar mais pra você. Calma. Isso. É isso que você quer? É isso que você quer? Olha só quero um salgadinho. Quem ganhou salgadinho hoje já? Eu não lembro se eu dei pra você ou se eu dei pra Michone. Uma das duas eu dei salgadinho hoje já. A patinha? Ela vai puxar com a patinha? É. Ah, perdeu ele. Você deixou cair. Tá. Mais um. Mas você tá deixando cair. Acabou agora. Você não vai deixar cair mais. Ela gosta de lamber. Você gosta de lamber o salgadinho, né? Tinha que ter um dipilique de salgadinho pra vocês. Aí molhava no pozinho e você só lambia o pozinho. Tipo um dipilique de gato. Está lambendo. Está lambendo. Poesias de Neketaka, uma compilação.
How may I help?
Nossa, mas o cabelinho dele brilha. Gente do céu. É um druida. Homem-peixe é um druida. Ele faz as dobras da água. Meu Deus. Ai.
Takehu, where have you been? I haven't seen you in weeks.
Eita, nós.
Still recovering after the last visit, I say. My mind is willing, but my scales have limits.
A Lotte dá um olhar sofrido. Ai, o Lotte foi o melhor.
Oh yes, we are well acquainted. He's a very good boy. I will give you an experience you won't soon forget. I must assume the question beneath your question is how a fire godlike came to find herself in a place such as this. Perseverance. Being as I am, I have been forced to find it for myself. Now I teach it to others. To live in a world as a thinking, feeling creature, it is difficult. It demands strength. But we cannot always be strong. I help those who have lost their strength to find it again. $300 copper. I know it's a bit more than most, but my service is like nothing you will find anywhere else in Neketaka. Very well. Remove your clothing and shut the door.
Ai, ai.
You may leave.
Tá todo mundo aqui fora esperando.
Come, lay your head on my breast. I will read to you the work of my favorite poet, Skilba. It's futile to attempt to summarize the whole of a person in simple words. How to capture their dreams, the desires of another, their feel and taste.
Meu Deus, o pessoal do Critical Role dublou quase todos os bonecos desse jogo. Muito estranho.
But I appreciate your curiosity nonetheless. I
É.
am an actor. Trained from childhood. Difficult for you to believe, I'm sure. My troupe were my family, and we traveled the whole of the Adir Empire, performing the classic literatures to cheering audiences. The work was good when the crowds were grateful, and their pockets swelled with coin. I found a more dependable application of my talents here. To touch the hearts of others with my voice. I could not give that up. Have you come to hear some verse? Not from something too dangerous, I hope. Please accept my thanks. He's a kind old man. I would have mourned to see something terrible happen to him. I have little to give you in thanks. Perhaps you'd be amenable to some establishment gossip.
Opa, fofoca. Aceito.
Constantin, the masseuse, longs to wander the world again. Every time he threatens to leave, Gintel begs him to stay. And every time he promises to remain for just a month more. I wonder what he hopes to find out there.
Constantin, ainda não achei esse
Farewell.
cara. Ainda não achei esse cara. Quem será esse Constantin?
You want to speak with me? You do it in my room.
See something you like? Aloth! This is the last place I expected to see you. Have your interests changed so much since our time at Bragon Hill?
Nossa, mas valeu muito a pena vir nesse bordel. Aloth!
No, I still enjoy tile puzzles and deflecting personal questions. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I could ask the same of you. I make my own hours, meet fascinating people, and the coin's nothing to sneer at. Better than stuffy old books and unflattering robes. It's good to see you again, Aloth. Anyway, I should get back to it. Be well.
It was lovely seeing you. Perhaps lovely is too strong a word. I meant pleasant. Perfectly agreeable. I can see where I may have confused the poor fellow in our academy days. 'Twas a right fierce labour getting the lad to finger any flesh that weren't covering his spelly books.
Did you enjoy the show? There's more to see, if you're interested. I suppose. I was raised in the Adir Empire. When I was young, I studied to be an arcane knight. After an incident at my school, I left the continent and wandered until I found myself in Neketaka. As you can see, I stayed. A handful of my fellow students got up to a bit of mischief that ended with several people dead.
Que horror.
Did you enjoy the show? There's more to see, if you're interested. I suppose. I was raised in the Adir Empire. When I was young, I studied to be an arcane knight. After an incident at my school, I left the continent and wandered until I found myself in Neketaka. As you can see, I stayed. Same as any of the courtesans here, I imagine. I showed an aptitude. I trained with a master, and when I was ready, I began accepting clients of my own. There is more to every story. But the rest of it belongs to me, and I don't care to share it. Till later, then.
A égua selvagem. Você tá lambendo aí? Por que, Bones? Que você tá lambendo lençol? Caiu pozinho aí? Meu Deus, eu vou te dar mais uns. Que coisa mais mendigo é isso? É. É tanta vontade assim. É tanta vontade. Toma. Quero ver você lambendo o chão. O chão. O lençol. Ai, deixa cair. Quase que você lambeu pra fora. Ponto. Ai. É muito lambisgoia ela hoje. É muito lambisgoia. É com muita vontade. É. Muita vontade. Você não tem a pancinha da Michonne. Nem a pancinha de Bobô. Bobô não tem pancinha. Bobô tem pelinho. Bom, vamos ver quem é o Constantino.
Impossible. Now, what can I do for you? Hey, fish boy, what'd I tell you last time? You're not allowed in here.
Kara, have we met?
Oh, have you forgotten our little altercation so soon? How convenient for you. Last you were here, you got drunk as a hagfish in a barrel of mead.
Kara, as if this pit could afford good honey wine.
Then, when I refused to serve you any longer, you stole a bottle of my finest wine from behind the bar.
Oh, toda dívida.
Kara, how could I let you poison your clients? Ngati is not deigned to bless a drop of what passes through here.
You drank it all, then clambered onto the stage, pushed the dancer off, and serenaded the crowd with a sloppy rendition of my Wahaki.
Clamber? These legs do not clamber. apologize.
Then, when I shoved you out the door and told you not to come back, you tried to kiss me. Frankly, I'm surprised someone hasn't killed you yet.
Kara, punish me appropriately if I misbehave.
I'll hold you to that, you slippery bastard. Be seeing you.
O que eu achei aqui, Luca?
Less work, more drink, please. Mel, you again? Shove off. These are my quiet hours. Awful generous when you want something, no matter. If the tribals cannot understand the basic terms of an agreement, that is their burden to bear. Silly. We are not in the Deadfire for the long haul. Once the Adra is gone, the tribes can have what's left of their islands. More profitable than an island full to bursting with luminous Adra. I'm telling you, not friend to not friend. There's just no room for compromise. Gellarde, that is true enough. Save your charity for the street urchins. You threatening me, Bazzo? I cannot make the contract disappear. I am more disposable than their damn paper. Oh, I like the wicked way you think. We'll make a respectable clerk out of you in no time. There is more than one island in the Deadfire. Your tribal friend can keep his. But it will be done.
Assustou. É só minha mão vindo pegar você. E se assusta. Como você assusta fácil, Bonis. O que será que você fica tão distraída, hein? O que será que tem na sua cabeça? O que será que você tá pensando? Você se distrai tanto assim. Hein? Eu fico viajando na maionese. Você fica pensando, eu vou comer, meu pratinho tá cheio, eu acho que eu vou comer mais um pouco. Eu vou querer salgadinho. Eu vou lamber meu pé. Olha, ela lambe os dedinhos do pé. Limpa direitinho. Olha, que pezinho bonito.
Vai sentir tanto sua falta.
Vai. Lambe a pata. Agora lambe o joelho. Lambe meu dedo também para garantir. Aí eu costo teu pescoço. Muito bom, né? Muito bom. Que gata gostosa.
Agreed.
Deixa eu pôr a roupa lá pra lavar.
Well met, stranger. Akira, but isn't this district a fine place?
Ai. Pode ficar aí, não precisa vir atrás de mim, não.
I am not one meant to venture far from the gullet. Until recently, I had a respectable job at the Luminous
Você
Bathhouse.
parece com a sua galinha soca. Nossa, é tudo roupa pesada.
Fez frio semana passada, né?
É. Nossa, que bagunça é essa que tá aqui?
Akira, a most respectable establishment, I say.
Não vou nem me baixar.
Now that I am unemployed, I seek to make myself useful before the money runs out. And I must return to the Roparu as a pawn. More happens at the bathhouse than cleanliness and ease. It is a place of meetings, business, and transactions, to all of which the attendants are either blind or deaf. One day, I overheard, more than I ought to have. In my erring, I gasped. To my great shame, I showed a most unprofessional reaction before clients. I was fired, and rightly so. A wonderful place. Would that I could cross its threshold again and feel the mist of luminous waters. In spite of my time there, I cannot do else but give it my highest recommendation. You will find the luminous bathhouse in Periki's Overlook. The Queen granted this area of the city to the Valian outsiders. Here they organize their business and trade, digging up the archipelago with both hands and carrying riches overseas.
It is a fair characterization.
In her welcoming embrace, the Queen allowed a similar concession to the Royal Deadfire Company. You would do well to see as much of Neketaka while you are here, I am thinking.
Awfully kind of her to parcel out the city like that.
God shepherds us all, traveler. Seek out his temple along the sacred stair, that thy path shall be made clear.
Need a fresh jacket or pants? Something more delicate? If you have a frame, I can fit cloth to it without fuss. Take your time. I'll give you space to browse.
Ó, do quintal.
No quintal?
É.
Ah, que bonitinho. Uma mãozinha. Bonitinho. É bom, tem gosto de mamão. Diferente dos mamão que compra.
Aí você não tem agrotóxico nenhum.
Só tem chuva ácida.
Hã?
Só tem chuva ácida.
Eu não posso. Bom, né?
É.
Pena que é pequeno.
Show. Se ouvir um barulho de portão, quem tá lá? Você conhece quem tá saindo do portão? Você conhece o Dudu? Ó, o Dudu que vai passar de moto. Como? Presta atenção no Dudu. Tudo isso é atenção. É só o Dudu.
Ela tá olhando ele. Você também veio pra cá? Você se assustou com a máquina também? Quer? O quê? Quero. Eu quero tapar rata? Quero meu doce. Eu não sei quem. Mas não é só o doce que vem aí. Percebi. Tá procurando alguma coisa.
Não, Bonnie, você já comeu muito disso aqui hoje. Não pode. Vai fazer carinho na câmera de novo. Você quer meu queijo? Você quer queijo? Tá. É isso que você quer? É? Vem aqui. Vem. Só lambeu.
I will give this a good home.
Que foi, Bonis? Que aconteceu aí? Vidrada. Olhando. Ela tá vidrada olhando o aspirador.
Tadinha, foi pra ela.
É que ela mexeu ali, ela vai acabar pulando sozinha, ó. É esse aqui que você tá com medo? Pronto, tirei daqui. Não tá mais aqui. Vou pôr no chão aqui. Pronto, acabou. Tem mais. Uf.
Perigo dela dar um tapa, não?
Meu medo era pular.
Pronto, tá pulando.
Bonis. Nossa, como você olha desconfiada.
Care for a fish or two, stranger? Today's catch, ripped straight from the hands of the salty wench. You'll find no fresher. Have a look.
Welcome! Venturing out past the city. You'll want supplies, crab traps or the like for larger game, I warrant. Of course. Take your time.
Dora must think I work for free. Be with you in just a... Almost had it. Damn your eyes. Hazard of the work, really. Came in on the sloop? I can hammer your ship together if you're apt to pay me for it. Aye. Captain Redora hasn't paid me for her commissioned firepower. While I'm up to my nose in debt, the wild mare gobbles up her coin. And now, pirates are holding my feet to the fire over some sham of a deal. If I don't get Redora's payment, I might as well start carving my swallow net.
O chão dá mais fresquinho, tá, Kubo?
One where I men principy ships and no others. Bastards are driving away business until I give in. Aye, but only once she fesses up that she doesn't have the coin. Call me a fool for holding out hope. She's an old client and a friend. Because I've got a backlog of work through the next turning of the wheel. And I'm old, damn it. These hips won't carry me to the mare and back without a fight. You do that? A fair price goes without saying, Cully. It all comes down to blasted pans and pyres in the end, doesn't it? Oh, come take a look.
Meu Deus. Parece um cinzeiro.
I found something. Over there.
Watch an iPad practice.
O que foi, então? Ela, acho que uma pulga pegou o rostinho dela, ela ficou incomodada.
Ah.
Watch an iPad practice. I'm just feeling I've done this before. At once. At once.
What did you find, Ishi?
Let me fetch my tools. I've had practice.
Too difficult, I say.
Ah, a new face in the Valera holds. Not every family in the Deadfire controls the very flow of currency. My time is not inexhaustible, but I am willing to spare it. What can I do? Valera ships escort goods and merchants from island to island across Deadfire. The Principe dogs show us their stern whenever they spot Valera colors on the horizon.
Strangest feeling I've done this before.
Parar um pouquinho.